today is Constitution under Civic Education. And for today's class, we're going to be looking at the meaning of the Constitution, source of the Constitution, and also hierarchy of court system that we have in Nigeria. So now, meaning of Constitution. Constitution can simply be defined as the body of rules and regulations and principles by which a state, country, or nation is being governed or administered. I repeat, Constitution can be defined as the body of rules and regulations and principles by which a state, country, nation is being governed or administered. There's a saying that says, where there is no law, there is no sin. So now, Nigeria, for an example, we have a constitution guiding our day-to-day activities, the way we run our government administration. So now, that is why constitution is a principle, a rule, regulation, guiding state that will state how a particular state, a country is being governed. Also, constitution is an agreed set of rules stating the organization of the government in a particular country. Also, I have constitution can be defined as duty and obligation. Constitution states the duties and the obligations of what? Of a citizen. That is what we as a citizen is expected to do and what we are not expected to do. And also, constitution also states the relationship between the citizen of a particular state and the government. So I believe we are getting it. So again, I go to our first definition. Constitution can be defined as the body of rules and regulation. It's not just a particular thing. It's a body of rules and regulation, and also a principle that is guiding or governing the administration of a particular country or state. Now, the next topic is sources of Constitution. Sources of the Constitution. Sources means where that particular rules or regulation is being derived or gotten from. That is what we mean by sources. Now, where do we get our Constitution from? We can get it from written source, we can get it from unwritten source, we can also get it from judicial pronouncements. Our Constitution can be getting from written source, unwritten source, and judicial pronouncements. Under this written source, examples of it is our historical documents. That is, what has happened in the past. Historical document is always documented. It has been historical document that has been documented. It is under written source. Another one is, and under this historical source, we have Magna Carta and Bill of Rights. They are examples of historical source. And also we have Constitution of Order. Also another source that we can get written sources, Constitution of another Constitution of other countries is also where we can derive our Constitution. That is that on written source. Written source, you can get it from, examples of it is historical documents. Another historical document can be examples of it as Magna Carta and Bill of Rights. And also Constitution of other countries serve as our sources of Constitution. Under unwritten, we have constitutional conventions. Examples of it, we have custom and tradition, So Under unwritten source, we can get our sources from constitutional convention and custom and tradition. We all know our custom and our tradition of our land can also serve as a source of document, a source of constitution for us, because our tradition, our tradition, every part of the country, we have Hausa, we have Yoruba, we have Igbo, we have our custom, we have our tradition, which can also serve as how our constitution can be developed. And the last one is judicial pronouncement. This simply means court proceeding and judgment given by a particular judge on a matter. I repeat, judicial pronouncement simply means court proceedings or judgment that a particular court judge has passed on a particular matter. Hope you are getting it. So the last topic for today is hierarchy of court system in Nigeria. Hierarchy of court system in Nigeria. Number one, we have the Supreme Court. Number two, we have the Court of Appeal. Number three, we have the Federal High Court. Number four, we have the High Court of Federal Capital Territory. Number five, we have the High Court of the States. Number six, we have the magistrates. And lastly, we have the customary courts. So this is the hierarchy of court system that we have in Nigeria. The first one is the Supreme Court. That is the highest court that we have in Nigeria. The second one is the Appeal Court. That is the second court that we have in Nigeria. The Federal High Court. This Federal High Court is the third one, and they handle cases involving taxation and banking. The High Court of the Federal Capital Territory. Those ones handle criminal cases also. The High Court of the States, they handle minor criminal cases. The Magistrate Court, they also handle minor cases. And also that's the customary court. They handle matter relating to custom and tradition or law practice. Hope we understand all what we have been saying. Firstly, we define meaning of constitution, and we said it's the body of rules and regulation by which a state is being governed. We move to sources of the constitution, which we have said we can get our sources from written or written judicial pronouncements. Under written, we have historical documents. We have constitution of other countries. Under unwritten, we have constitutional conventions and also custom and tradition. And lastly, we have judicial pronouncement. And the last thing we look at is hierarchy of court system in Nigeria. First one is Supreme Court, next Court of Appeal, the next the Federal High Court, the next the High Court of Federal Capital Territory, the next the High Court of the State, the Magistrate Court, and lastly the Customary Court. So after we have deliberated today, I will give you an assignment, and which is to be submitted tomorrow. Number one is states 5 importance of the Nigerian Constitution, and 2, you list 5 sources of the Nigerian Thank you.